successfully.
You know, so much is I've been enjoying.
And then the name of the
this
file. So we have
that
output.txt.
I'm streaming heavy duty stuff.
So it's only going to print out
across
the
like
words
4
if it is
different
there.
tabs.
Then if it
Nothing
is
is
not there,
lagging,
let
everything
us
is
check
smooth.
what is going to print out. One day, Anna is going to ask me why I keep using her name in these tutorials. Nothing, because it's not there.
Because anytime you want to do example, Anna did this, Anna is
how are we going to move now?
So he's just saying it now that one this.
Okay, let's say you want to check for the word Python in every single Python file. Yeah. And you are going to only check Python files. So you're going to check .py files. So use grep to find the word Python in every .py file in this directory. Okay, so that is the only place that we have to move on to another way of searching it, or we're going to check in an entire directory, not just with one in one directory, not just as well. We're going to check in an entire directory. So we use grep wd first because I would like to copy this thing. Okay, so we have grep and what will I look for now? Amy, tell me a common word, please. Any common word. Okay, let's look for the word data. And we're going to look for it in this directory.
I'll be back like second week March. And second week in semester. I do
Okay. Okay. Let's try something different.
What do you mean? Actually, I'm actually supposed to go to Oshogo next week. In fact, I've told them I've come
Minus
back.
I.
My mommy
Still not working.
Which way, so all of them never agree, man.
Well, that did not work. Well, let us move on for now. I'm going to find out why that did not work eventually. That was supposed to. So for now, grep will be on hold, but let us work with find. Now find is very close to grep, but find has a lot more options. Okay. So now with find, you can locate files and directories. And find is used to search for files and directories based on name, sizes, types, and some more. Give a simple example of how to use find. So use find, and then you have the parts you want to use find for. Let's copy that part. So you have find, and then the part, and after that you do name and then the file name. So what kind of file do we have here? Oh, let's find every single txt file here. So it's going to be star.txt. So it's supposed to find every single txt file here, and that is what we have here. So every single txt file find the documents and directory is here. After that, even the one that is inside of another folder name, and then is inside this file documents directory. So you would definitely what kind of file do we have see here? So there are different. Let's find every single txt file here. Ways of finding. So it's going to be. Well, let me confirm how many Python files I have here. star dot
I'm
copy that
keeping
part
our stream.
txt. So you're supposed to find every single txt file here, and that is what we have here. So every single txt file. So there are common documents using directories here. After that, even the one that is inside of another folder name, and then is inside this documents directory. So you would definitely use the type F. So there are different. Let's find every single txt file here. Ways of only the files is going to be. Well, let me confirm how many Python files we have here. This dot copy that part with your. So you're supposed to find every single txt file here, and that is what we have here. So every single txt file. So there are common documents using directories here. After that, even the one that is inside of another folder name, and then is inside this file name, and so you would definitely use the type F. Okay. So there are different. Go with let's find every single txt file. Python file. So we have dash.py, and then we do type F. Now type F is for finding just the files. Basically everything that came out up is also supposed to come out down. Now that's for type F. Now let us change it to type D. Now type D is going to give us directories, only folders. Okay. It's supposed to give us a folder. Let's try it again. Type D. Weird. Still did not give me what I want. The second time it's happening. Let's try one more thing. Let's check by size. Let's check everything that is greater than 1 MB. Okay. Are all the files here that's small? Let's reduce the size. Still no. Wait, let me confirm this. Okay, let me try one more as to why this thing is not working. I'm going to try. I tried size txt file that could be up to that. Let me try that. So we have plus 1. Still nothing. That is. Let's try something now. CD. And then we have CD downloads. Download is we have major and big files. So I'm going to try this here. At least we should have a lot. Okay, now it's working because I have a lot of files here that are more than 1 MB. Now, if I want to go even further to, let's say they should be more than 200 MB. 200 MB. Oh, it's case sensitive, so it will not work with small alpha bits. So we have more than 200 MB, and it's okay. Let me try that type F again. So you can use finds to filter by is it still searching? Okay, you can use finds to filter by file, by directory, by size as well. And you can also use by runtime. Sorry, not by runtime, by last modified. So we have that one is size plus M. Yes, Amy, how are you doing?
Yeah, doing good. I don't know. It's moving quite fast, probably because the prompt you have is cleared up. It's up. I can't see it. From the place where you try to find directory up, up, up. Is it possible? No, no, not to clear, but the place you try to
I can
find
do it
directory.
again.
Yeah,
Okay, so which one did you say it again, please?
where you try to find directory.
Is it why we are moved
I,
from
I stopped.
documents to downloads?
No, I stopped in find path name.py. That's how to find a file. That's type file, and then you try to find directory.
Okay, when I
I
tried
wanted
type D and type D did not work right.
yes. I wanted to see the syntax
For type
you
D?
did. The syntax for the yeah.
Okay. This is the syntax I use for type D.
Could it be it's because of the py? Is there a directory with py?
There is actually directory with py. Yeah. It's in the bold or which I'll change this into fire. So yeah, so we have
Still learning now.
documents.
This have to control him. She did church to this.
ABNB first of all has documents ABNB app, ABNB app, bro
Is that mommy's dress for him?
main.py first
It's okay.
ETL
Guy, listen,
Flask
mommy.
Hello, you cutting out.
application. All these are directories. Sometimes non-type. Am I? Wait a moment. Can you hear me now? Better. The same.
Ah, yeah, it's better.
Okay.
You were saying
Type F works for files. Type D, I'm going to find out why it's not working.
I
Then
was saying
site
we could and take off the
.py.
wildcard you put here.
Sorry?
Yes, the wildcard of .py. Let's see if it's gonna work.
So you want to remove everything here?
Yes, and change to F to D. Do you have a directory named? Okay, go ahead, please.
No, you need that. You need to. It needs to show you like what are you looking for here. You get. So that. But let me try something.
So put A.
Sorry. Why does okay the file that we I add it to D? Okay, same thing. But do not worry. I will find out why. So now we talked about find for type F, type D, size. Size worked for big files. You saw it that it worked for big files. Okay. Now this is for M time is for last modified time. Okay. Now this -1 is for the last 24 hours. This -1 day. So this was what I downloaded for the last 1 day. Let me try to go back to like the last 100 days. So you can see a lot of things were downloaded in the last 100 days. So we have, you guys now understand the find for different types. Okay. Except for type D. So now we've talked about grep. Find. Now we're going to talk about nano, but not in this directory. Let us go back to let's go back to documents. Okay, let me see all I have in these documents. We had a folder. The one we created before. Let's see if it's not here.
I don't know, it's just
Let me check what is inside Anna.
and I see the statistics for 300 years. I mean, seven semesters.
Okay, so we have my file.txt. Okay. Now let us try something. We're going to learn nano now. Now nano is quite different from the other ones we've done with.
No matter
Nano lets you edit files in the terminal. Okay, Nano is a simple user-friendly text editor. You can also call it a code editor, but you can edit the files inside of. You can edit the file, the contents of the file on your command line with Nano. So, what do we have inside of this my file.txt? Okay, my file.txt is empty.
before we started this class, I bought 5 gifts. They sent me message now.
Let's go back to desktop.
I was buying 15 gifts twice in a week. When that before that 15 gifts come 50. I mean,
Did I spell that wrong?
I bought except people they spend 30K. At least 30K 30 gifts per month. Instead, you should just do unlimited plan. That they'll be giving you the data daily.
Data. So I have news.txt as well. Not inside class.txt. But there's something inside log.txt. What about news.txt? I remember we talked or worked with news. Hello world. Now let us go back. Linux tutorial folder. Why is there a child crying? Okay, app.py. Let's see what is inside app.py. Hello, Anna. I see. I think we're going to work with app.py now. And the main reason I was just jumping from one folder to another and using other commands is so you guys do not forget the basics. Because if you're teaching somebody something and you don't actually go back to use it or use it freely, the use tends to elude or not be useful at all. So now we're going to use nano. Okay, we're going to flow with nano. So nano app.py. Okay, so now this is the interface when you file. So let us imagine the commands here is different from the normal way for an IDE. Okay, now with here, if you want to exit, you can simply do Control X. When I want to exit, I'll do Control X. Saving is Control S. Always save before you exit. Always save before you exit. It's very important. And if you want to search for a text, Control W. If you want to go to a different line, because it will not allow you just jump from one line to another with your cursor like this. No, you have to actually Control C, Control V way it would work.
Valentine gifts and people got nice things, people got bags, shoes, today in church, Hele, like people went all out, got a lot of gifts.
So that's so that the right name on the band is I think I got assets that time.
So you give me your aspect, I know how much I spent. I really went all out. I gave now. I went all out safely. I don't get anything.
Who knows?
Who knows what?
Who knows? Maybe the gifts they
I don't even want it. What's the point of the gift if it's not when everybody's there?
What are we going to do now with these names? We could concatenate. Okay. Okay, so now I've just written a very, very simple. Now it will not break. So I just wrote a simple Python file and I'm going to run it outside to save this thing. Control S. Now you see it has been saved. Now if I want to go to a new line, Control K. Control K. What? Is it going back? Cut a line. Darn it. Okay, okay. So Control K is to remove and nice too. Okay, so Control K is to cut out a line. Whichever line you are on, is going to cut it out. Control U is to paste a line. So now I'm going to save this one more time and I'm going to exit with Control X and I've exited that. So now I want to run this Python file. So how do I do that? Simply do Python app.py.
I think it's same teenagers or nowadays.
Now look at this picture. I'll be in that system. But yeah,
Run already. Nice. So now we have
guy. Oh, I don't know. Where they are going.
okay SQL based because we did the first one we did was ANA plus, then we did ANA times 5 if I'm correct. So that is the output here. So that's how you run a Python file on your CLI. Python the modifier. That's how you run a Python file on your CLI. Okay. What else is there? What else is there? Do you guys have any questions so far? If I continue. Wait, and that's also how you use Nano. Yes, please.
Yes, I have a question. What type of file we can use with the Nano editor? Is it only Python or CSV or other type of
Maybe
file?
test it out because that's the best way. App.py file. Okay, that is what is inside main.txt. Now I would like to change what is inside main.txt. Okay, so Bevan, what should I change here? I want to write something else. Give me what you would like to write. Give me something that's on your mind right now.
Anything good can come out from
Today is a good day.
stopping me on the road and telling me apart. As in, I don't understand. What's wrong with you? Don't you have other things to think about?
Okay.
People will be mission. Because we are just outside people being to talk to. Because you ask where they are going, you will not talk to me one line.
Am I missing something? I think I'm missing something. Amy, this is your part. What am I missing here? What am I missing from this here down? Amy, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
So what am I missing from here?
You want me to say something?
No,
You
remember
could
yesterday when you were trying to name a file as long as possible?
I have no idea. Nothing is coming up.
Okay. Let's leave it like this then. Today is a good day to learn with analog shift design in 2025 for Linux and something. So we've done that. Control save one line and Control X to exit. So now you've seen that we can work with any type of file here. Doesn't matter which file, except have not considered. I want to try something crazy. I want to open a MP4 file, if that would even work. I'm going to try and open something like that. So let me see. Not so big. Let's go for 100 M. It's going to show us files above 100 M, but I'm going to be. This is the moment of truth. If anything happens to my laptop, I would hold this organization. Okay, it's reading the file. That file is like 100 and something MB. But so this is what you see. This is what you get when you open a video file. It's just symbols and symbols. The file will most likely not be able to read anymore. So now you can see that you can use Nano to change any type of file, even video files. So I'm not going to do anything to this. I'm just going to exit. So any other questions? Stephen, I hope I answered your question.
Yes, thank you so much.
Thank you as well. So now we're going to try or do something new. We're going to work with curl, C-U-R-L, curl. We are going to try this thing. Okay, now so if you are not sure what a particular command does, you could do this, and it's going to show you how to work with it. Let us look for ls and help. Okay, this one has a lot of. This one has a lot. I won't save that. Okay, now so we did LSA, we also did LSL. We did LSH for human readable as well with LS. Okay. So if you're not sure what a particular command does, you could type the command and help, and it's going to show you what it does and all the commands that comes with it. Okay, so now we are going to work with curl. Now curl is used to for fetching data from the internet. Basically, you can download data from the internet, like making a request to the internet so you can get feedback back from it. And let me just give you a simple example of curl. I want to copy a CSV link. Okay. Let me share it with you guys. It has airport data.
And then the most annoying part is you will not see your results till like after you have graduated.
So I just shared it to the meeting link now. This has airport data, and if you click on any of the files there are different files there. There's airports.csv, air frequency.csv, airport comments.csv, runways.csv. If you click any of them, it automatically downloads the CSV file. Now you could use curl to actually download this thing yourself. And I'll show you how we do it. We are currently in downloads. I'm so sorry. Let us go back to something much more. I want to just use this entire folder for it. Okay, so we're in documents now. I believe you should have.
When you don't promote, now you know.
That you don't get anything from school,
Yes,
right?
because at the end of the day, what you just did was just to cram to pass, which means I don't support. When you
Because
understand
that
something to
was
help
that
you,
was the thing. That was the thing in my course that I just had to. I knew that I could not just be
Okay,
reading
so let's do
paper
it now. So curl.
that way.
yeah, that's what me and my own life, all my courses, I've tried as much as possible. Not most of them don't read through. I want to make sure.
It
Because
was my
Course.
mindset towards our
And
courses.
this is
when
if
you
But
do
it
this
that,
was
is just
downloaded.
something in 90 or something.
No, it
And
wasn't
then
downloaded.
we did it.
So if you
We
do
learned
curl,
that
then the name of the
and then
link with if the link actually has
so those things
something,
I don't need to understand
if the link
analytics
actually
very
has
well.
content, like the one I
That
just
was no
showed you
problem.
guys
I
now,
knew
is
that
going to allow you view
transition.
the
But
contents of
except that
that
thing, like
CSV
concept,
file.
I will write
But if you want
like
to download it, I believe this is how you download it. So you have curl minus
because our
O,
course is not course of it's not
or
a
is it
reading
zero?
course.
I think
Our
it's
course
O.
is a course that
And
you
then the
succeed. What you have to do is to
link.
talk. So when you want to see that
Let's
you can
try
explain yourself, so you can
ls
understand.
minus.
I write to my do mission.
If you are doing
Exactly. And at the end of the day, I had a bit, though I'm not taking the glory that now wait till I read GDP. I know that that was a miracle because I prayed. But at the same time, I knew that to some extent she could see that I was in class. I understood something just
Okay, I'm
came up.
back.
I cannot
So now, as I was
remember the
saying, that is how you download a file with curl. Like the different ways to use curl, but you just need to understand um you cannot work with every single file. You can work with files that actually have contents at the end of them, like .csv or .zip. Now those ones will work. But let me try an actual website now.
Remember one day,
I've not tried this before.
they cut am into five.
Oh my god, it brought back
How much is
the
that kilo of chicken? 2,500.
it brought
That's
back
for the price. One
an
is
error
500.
message actually.
I just buy
But it brought back the
but the
HTML contents. That's what matters. Let me try something else now with curl. So have curl. Somebody give me a website, any website, random website.
especially during the school.
Anybody.
But there's one small one that is really weird.
Hello, are you guys there? Okay. Well, Vivian and Amy are not there. But which other website can I think of? Macy's.com. Okay, forbidden. Now we don't have access to that one. Let me think of another one that we can have access to. Wikipedia.com, imdb.com. Let me try imdb.com. Moved permanent. So we don't have access to imdb.com as well. But for now, I would like to answer you guys this question if you have any. Do you guys have any questions so far? Amy, Fevin, do you guys have any questions so far?
You don't have.
I have a couple of questions.
Okay, I'm ready.
It's regarding the nano. I don't know.
Okay.
While you're writing the syntax, the screen seems to move up so quickly. One is unable to catch up with the previous syntax. But for the nano, when you wanted to execute the nano, you used Python.
Yes, I tested it with Python.
Yeah. But for the text, you just use the text name.
Wait, so wait, let me understand something. So like this, when I wanted to get So when I wanted to go into or change something in the app.py, I did it like this, right? When I also wanted to change something in the file, I also did it like this, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I want to understand the question, please.
When you wanted to execute the
Okay,
app.py,
okay, yes, you do python app.py because it's a Python file.
then for the text,
Yeah, the text is just text.
regular view.
Yes, it's just text. It doesn't have to run. But Python is a program and we want it to run.
So Python in that case is a keyword.
Yes, it's the keyword that we need to give our CLI that this is a Python file and we want everything inside this Python file to run. Now, it's a TXT file is not a program. It just holds text, nothing more than text. But Python file, JavaScript file, if you want to run a JavaScript file, I believe they use Node to run a JavaScript file. Okay.
No.
Every other one has their own different ways of running them, but Python file, you need to actually do. Let me give you a tiny example. Let's open and just give you something simple. Print one. Okay, so now I'll save that and I'm going to exit, and then I want to run this app.py Wi-Fi because we have changed the. It's taking too long. So that's the answer to the calculation we just did. So as long as you want to run a program, because it's a programming language, Python is a programming language, you want to execute a program, you would use the keyword Python for Python files you get, but TXT, CSV, they are no programs, they are just files on their own, different file formats. Okay.
Okay.
There's something I wanted to do, but I'm just going to make a video on that one instead and attach it to the Linux tutorial folder.
Please, is this class recorded?
Yes, it's currently recorded.
Okay.
So no questions. Our coordinator, do you have any question for me?
So where do we find the record for this class?
That
On the
that will be our coordinator will have to answer that one because she's the person with access to that one. The one I have access to are the ones that I actually create myself. So Anna, our coordinator, can you hear us? I'm not sure she can hear us, but we can ask her in the group.
It would be great to have the Google this classroom organized weekly. Let's say this week, what we the assignments for this week, the recordings that you already recorded for this week, and then the video all in 1 week. So
Wait, before the week starts.
no, not before the week starts, just for weekly. If you like, I could show you. I could
Okay.
show you an example from my.
Yes, share your screen, please.
Okay, so can you see my screen?
Yes.
So, like, the Python tutorial was for 2 weeks ago. The guess last week. This one for this week.
Yes.
So for this, look, you have week one. It's being posted with the dates. You could follow through with it. So it would be great to have it being organized weekly. I don't know if
Yes.
you want them. No, okay. I guess to be classroom to know the stuff. But like for example, the Python and the SQL assignment, where do we submit it now? All this has been posted. Where do we submit the Python assignment? If you
On
get to
upcoming, let me see. Let me see. Upcoming, that's upcoming due Wednesday, Linux.
it's
Yes.
just for the Linux assignment, right? And for the Linux assignment, you want us to submit in Microsoft Word. It doesn't say what.
No, you can submit as a TXT file, just like that.
And in the TXT file, write the commands.
Command itself, yes.
Commands to create a file, command to move back the backup file. Is that what you're asking?
Yes.
Okay. So for the Python, where do I submit with with this one? Python and
Oh
SQL.
no, are you finished with the Python and SQL?
The Python and the SQL assignment. That's what I was saying.
But are you done with those?
I think
Yes,
I sent to hello analog something email.
Now that we have a Google Classroom too, that's why I was saying we could submit all of them
Okay.
here so that we could easily go back. Like the video for Python, like we already did Python, right?
Yes.
So the assignment that we could submit. Felvin, I'm guessing you already submitted yours.
Yes, she has.
Yeah, I submit through the
The
email only.
Yeah, I can't for submitting through the email is quite difficult for us to search if we have an issue. So if there's a place for us to submit it here and then a review is being given back to us. Have you gotten your review, Felvin?
No, she has not. That's on my bad. So
So
what if I create another assignment where you guys can submit the Python and SQL?
That works.
Very well. Then every week we are going to
We get
new
notifications that
assignments.
you have reviewed it and
Yeah,
all of that. So, okay.
very well. So Fevin, you are still with, I still have your Python and SQL. It'll be just your Python.
Yeah.
I think it's just your Python. Or is it both of them?
Huh?
It's the one you submitted, was it both Python and SQL or just Python?
Both.
Okay.
Last time, the first I submit the 2 exercise for the Python.
Okay, do you still
And
have them?
then, yes.
Okay, just for the sake of organizing, I'm going to create a new assignment, then you submit through the Google Classroom, if that's okay.
I need to upload there, you mean?
Yes.
Okay. So you'll send me invitation or I have to go there and update?
When I create the assignment, you should see a notification that an assignment has been created.
Okay. So I have to upload there.
Yes. I also am new to Google Classroom, so I'm trying my best to learn as I go. So do you guys have any questions relating to Linux?
I don't have.
Okay. Amy?
Oh, I have some, but it's okay if you
Ask. Please do ask.
It's just for the wild card. And you just used the wild card out of the blues. I don't know if you've spoken about it before.
Oh, you mean where I used the
this asterisk?
star?
Yes.
It's just for the type of file.
Then what is the place of dash name?
That's just the keyword there. It's always there when you're using find.
Only when you're using find.
Right? Yes. It's not there. You know how when you, which other one is there? We have lists, and then you have something like -L when you want to list everything, or -A, like lists ls-l when you want to list everything, then ls-lh when you want to list everything in human readable formats. Okay, you remember that?
Yes.
So it's just something that comes with it to make it easier for you to work with. The dash name there is like a way of helping you to know what comes where. So you have find and then you have the path to where you want to find, and then the dash name. After the dash name is where you put your um asterisks dots,
Oh,
the
yeah, see
type
what
of
I was
file you're
saying,
working
Abby.
with or if type of file you're looking for.
Right.
Type of file could be .py or .txt, .csv.
I think that
Okay,
place is not
then if you want
supposed
to
to
go
open.
much more deeper into filtering it, that is where we have the type F for file or type D for directory, or we go with size and then you increase or reduce the size as to which one you want. Or we could use the M time for modification time. -1 is for day, -2 is for 2 days. You understand what I mean? So
Yeah.
the name there is like just something that's attached to it to make it easier for you to work with. Knowing that this comes after this.
No, I didn't want
Okay.
tomato paste.
At least that's how I see it, and that's how I've been working with it.
Hmm.
Okay. Yeah. That's fine.
Would you say that paint pot
Okay,
is really under the table?
more questions? Do we have more questions? I guess not. So I'm allowed to ask you guys questions. Let me see. Let me see. Can you guys hear me, please? Okay, nice. So today we talked about just three questions, nothing to, you know. So we have grep. Now grep, just give me a simple way of using grep. Now grep is used to search for text inside files. How do we use grep? Are you guys still there? Yes, grep. And then yes, based on the name you want to, the keyword you want to find. Now let's go to what is the easiest way to find the content of a file? The easiest way to just view the yes, thank you, Scott. Then if you want to edit a file, if you want to edit a file, like a built-in text editor in your CLI. No, curl is for making requests on the internet. Yes, Nano is like the built-in text editor for Linux. Yes, you're correct. Now, if I want to download the contents of a file from the web, if I do curl, then the link is only going to show me the contents, but it's not going to download it. If I want to download it, what do I add to be able to download? Yes, you are right. Thank you guys for having me. It was a pleasure teaching you guys as well. So do you have any more questions before we end it for now? Then I go and learn more about Google Classroom. Do you guys have any questions?
No.
Oh,
Oh, yeah. Go ahead, please. Sorry.
oh no, I don't have question.
Oh, okay. Thank you so much for your time. So I'll be
Thank you,
seeing
Mike.
you guys next week in your Python and SQL. Linux is not going to be so deep as you guys, at least from my experience, but it's always based on what you want to go into. If you're going into much more architectural work, you will definitely be using Linux a lot. If you're going to be working with databases, more of databases, you're going to be using SQL a lot. So there's no one single tool that you will use throughout your career. Most times it's based on what you're going to be working with or as. As a data engineer, we have so many fields connected to it. You could say a data engineer, you could be doing ETL developer work. You could be a data migrator, you could be a data integrator, you could be a database administrator, you could also be a data warehouse engineer, database engineer as well, DevOps engineer
Yes.
as well. Your work could even enter machine learning
But
too.
no,
You could be an analytics
Zion
engineer. So there is
introduced me
no one
was when
particular part to being a
this
data
girl
engineer,
was
but if you
saying
understand the basics, which are
that
what you
that
are
you're not
using
supposed to
here,
be there.
that you could easily
Who say
flow
no
with
on fire for
wherever
the iron like that?
the work takes you, then you are
Hands on the
good.
floor nice to put
So
hot
please don't
water.
forget your basics. Because next week is when we start fully into the data engineering part of the data.
Know if we could just celebrate on the time of Wednesday. I already know
You try to change it.
the time zone that works for everybody. But 1 to 2 EST seem to work. I guess for the WAT, it's going to be 6 hours behind. One, since 6 hours ahead. So
So
one
your
o'clock
time is going to be 7 our time.
gonna be 7.
No,
And for
7.
What you talk?
CST, okay, go ahead, please.
They did it terribly. You just
Wait, so
reject it.
currently is it 3 p.m. your time or 2 p.m. for that?
Currently, it's 3 p.m. my time, 3 to 5.
Okay, 3 p.m. your time doesn't work.
Yes, I'm at work on Wednesday. It's a weekday, but about that time, I guess I could be on break. 1 to 2.
Nice. And I'll be very busy by 7 to 8. That is why.
Oh. Okay. In that case, I'll just have to bank on the recording of the video because
Oh, you could. I'm thinking of another time where I'm free that is also free with you, Fabian and Anna.
Yes.
I'll talk to
Sorry, I'm
the other
sorry.
guys and see if it's something they can work on.
any other time would have to be your time about 1 a.m.
Oh my God.
Yes, you're 6 hours behind.
Nah.
Yeah. So that's it.
Don't worry, I will check if they can reevaluate the time. If not, it is only going to be based on recordings.
Yes, but we need the surety that there's going to be recordings. There was no recordings for Wednesday, and that's very
No,
painful.
there was. It is in the Linux folder. I knew there was no recording for that day, so I created videos after the class. The first 6 videos are basically what we learned. First 7 or 8 videos are basically what we learned on that Wednesday.
Okay.
I told you I created those videos because you were not in the Wednesday class.
Okay.
I
Sounds
got you.
good. Okay. Thank you.
But I'm flexible with the time. If you want Amy want to, change the time, I'm okay. So
Yeah, he said the tutor is busy by 7 to 8. That's just the problem. Because 3 to 5, I close 5:30. So it's the crux of I don't even have my phone with me.
No, I see. No worries, see what we can do. If we can't, we would have to continue with the current time.
Okay.
But there will always be recording, so still rest assured.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you for your time, Amy. Thank you for your time, Kevin.
thank you.
It was my pleasure. Have a nice remaining weekend. Oh, weekend is